morning, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to what is plainly not my home. We are in a Premier Inn. Love a Premier Inn. Me and Nat love a Premier Inn. Sat here last night, said tonight if I ever go missing, check the Premier Inns first because I love a Premier Inn. Not a sponsored advert, but hey, Premier Inn, reach out. We are in Stoke-on-Trent. We're at a place called Trentham Village shopping place or something. We didn't know this was where we were coming, which I know sounds really weird. We did know this was where we're coming, but what I mean is we had no idea. Yeah, it's like a big designer shopping village like Swindon Outlet or Clark's Village or whatever, and I didn't know it was here, and I didn't know that the Premier Inn that we had booked was at one of these places. If we'd known that, we probably would have come up earlier yesterday and had a mooch around the shops properly. We are here for the Bridgewater factory tour. I look like I have just been dug up. I honestly do look rough. Didn't bring any makeup. Don't think it matters. But yeah, we've got the Bridgewater factory tour in which you have a look around the factory and you can paint your own bit of pottery and have an afternoon tea. And Natalie bought me this for my Christmas present. Yes. So we've come up today for that. Tiny. We come up yesterday for that. You do look tiny, yeah. We drove up yesterday so that we'd have a nice clear day ahead of us. But as I said, if we'd known that all this was here as well, we'd have come a bit earlier. We're going to go and find Holland and Barrett, because we're very rock and roll. And what was the other thing? The Works. Discount centre or something. The Works discount store, apparently. So we're going to go and find that first, and then we're going to go to Bridgewater in a bit.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much...
We've got to potter around the shops, but we haven't got much time. We've got to go and head over to the factory now, so it's a shame. Like I said, if we'd known anywhere near how much was here, we'd have come at a better time yesterday, because there's beautiful gardens you can walk around and everything. Still, like I said, we've got to potter around the shops. Natalie bought herself a hoodie and a book, and now we're off to the factory. We have arrived, we have parked, we just need to find our way in. Nat thinks it's over there. When we arrived, we asked at the reception and were directed into the factory shop. So there's a gift shop and a factory shop. The two places are separate. And as you can see, the factory shop is full of specials and samples. I could have spent a lot of money if I had had any to spend. However, we were directed here to wait for our tour guide, and as you'll see in a minute, there were quite a few people booked for the tour this day, and so they broke us up into groups. I think there were 3 groups, and that was perfect because each group then had about 8 people in there, and that was plenty. If you'd had more than 8 in your group, I think you would have struggled to be able to see everything, because at several points you gather around somebody's workstation while you're told something, and more than 8 of you, you wouldn't have been able to see what was going on. So this piece of footage here is just what I filmed while I was waiting to be separated into our groups.
Okay guys, if you're on the tour, just listen up a second for me. So, there's quite a lot of us, so we're all going to split you into 3 groups, okay? Guys, if you haven't checked in, you can just go to the desk if you're on the tours, okay? If I read your name out, if you want to follow me to the tour, if not, just hang fire a second, okay? I need Sarah, Di, Gillian, Sarah, Liz, Rob, Natalie...
This first clip is how the clay arrives at the factory, and I was surprised. I assumed it arrived in a big sort of lump, but actually it arrives in a flat piece that looks a bit like an unpainted drain cover.
Ta-da! Like this, okay? Give that a prod if you want to. This is the same stuff if you want to get like a feel for it. That's the same.
It's like a drain cover.
Come on, somebody give me some prod. Yeah, it's like weird. So, in essence, big slabs of clay. The technical name is filter cake. You're not putting custard on it, it's called filter cake. Now, an interesting fact, guys, when we first opened, we'd order 30 of these a week. Now, these weigh about a ton, weight of 30 tons a week, because we hadn't used to recycle anything. All of our offcuts and waste just went into landfill. Well, one director one day suggested we try recycle some of it, and it worked absolutely fine. We now only order 6 tons a week. 30 tons down to 6. And stuff ain't any cheaper as it might. Somebody must have got a very nice somewhere, but get the right up the barrier just so you can hear me, that's all. It's a bit noisy in here. And the reason it's so noisy in here is basically we're turning that filter cake into a liquid. Okay? It's called snip. This is called a snip house. That's what the guys do.
Don't poke anything.
Okay guys, so obviously it's dried enough to hold its shape, but it is still very, very soft.
Lick it. No.
No.
Doesn't smell like anything.
Correct. Exactly. And it's all done by hand. You know, I got to see a difference of thickness on them. You know, like, yeah, exactly. But of course, you know, they're done at the same time. And it's Jiggers, okay? He's got many names, but Jigger is one of them, okay? The one you can pronounce. I want more for him, Yeah, that's all these are like. For some reason, everybody's buying these. I'm stuck on it. Yeah, true. Funny, because it's rich up in what like you come in the morning and I usually make about 4 to 5 items a day. Today, the plate is just what's all it is. It's just an art. Wait, yeah, I have to take it. It's great. This machine is about 80 years old.
Can you tell what these are going to be? I'll pop a picture in.
Good to see you there.
Somebody always gets covered in clay on this, so I'm only waiting to be fair. So once it goes up to temperature, 960 degrees to be exact, really hot. They all right alongside the hooks inside the railway tracks into the kiln. It's sitting there for 7 hours. Now after your 7 hours, it then takes another 3 hours just to open the door. A couple of reasons. Obviously the workers help. You have no eyes on them to try and open that at 960 degrees. Also, you'll crack the pottery of the door to gradually open. Now, down here, you'll see some pink right here on that truck sticking out, guys. So this is our glaze, okay? Green glaze. Quite handy, take the local, dip it inside the glaze, sit it on the bench on the side. If you can see, probably watch them up to right there. 10 seconds or so there. What's happening on the other bench over there is called a foot wipe. You know your multi-toner is rough at the bottom, like on the circle. Because it's been foot wipes. If you didn't wipe the glaze off that bit, it would stick when you went to the kiln. So you're just wiping that area as well.
this is like quite just that's the same what's it from the handle. It is odd. Just make sure you're right. You can see that off. Heat them up. So it's not going right. I think it's probably the bottom ones at the end.
Okay, so some of you may have noticed last week we introduced these 3 lithographed mugs. This one is pretty special. It's not gone into production yet. It's on these racking here. You can go as close as you want. There's more designs coming out all the time, of course. This was released yesterday. Yeah. They were out yesterday. Yes. They were the big teapots for some.
Did you manage to take a photo of that other one, the goldy one? No.
This job I wouldn't mind. When our tour was over, we had about 25 minutes before our painting experience was due to start. So we went into the cafe. Everything in the cafe is all Emma Bridgewater. Everything, the tablecloths, as you can see, the decor, everything is all Emma Bridgewater. And the same throughout the entire factory. Everything you saw was Emma Bridgewater range. So they didn't just produce it, they kind of like surrounded themselves with it as well. So this is the cafe menu. As you can see, they've got quite a nice lot of stuff. We didn't have anything to eat at this point because we were booked in for our cream tea later on. We just had a drink.
I don't know.
I'm doing Darcy Hall.
You are? I thought you would.
Don't want
I'm torn between the massive cocoa mug and doing a bowl for Molly, which she doesn't need and which is too small for her.
What about a new pasta bowl?
I do like the pasta bowl.
Yeah, the small one's $17.25.
I quite like the soup plate as well, and that's exactly the right price. And then you get a rim to put stuff on. I might do a soup plate.
Yeah.
So for the price of the ticket, which was £56 per person, you got your factory tour, and then you could choose one item up to the value of £18.75 to decorate. And then you also got your cream tea. So I chose the soup plate, which was £18.75. And then on the table there is instructions for how to use the sponges and things like that. There's a huge range of sponges that you can choose from to do your design, and then there's a key on the table as well to tell you which colour paints, and you just go up and fill your palette with the paints you need. We love to see your ideas, but please keep your designs clean and fun. The Emma Bridgewater Decorating Studio reserves the right not to send ware for fireworks deemed.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feel this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you?
I am just recording this bit to insert into this vlog very quickly. The vlog is already done and edited and uploaded to go live tomorrow. And the parcel has just arrived with the Emma Bridgewater stuff in. So I thought I'd edit this in and stick it in for you guys. So here they are. They've just arrived today. Here is mine. You can see how much the colours change once it's been glazed and fired. The colours are more vibrant. The back is surprisingly very blotchy. When I coloured the back, I don't think I showed you me colouring the back on the video, and I decided I would paint the back. And when I coloured the back, I thought I'd got really, really even coverage, and plainly I hadn't. So sponge painting is more difficult than you think. But I'm chuffed to bits with the front. I love that. This is going to be my super impasto bowl until I break it, basically. I love it. I said tonight, if we go back once a month, which we absolutely cannot afford to do, but if we go back once a month, I could do one every month until I had a full dinner service. I love it. I'm so happy with it. And here's Natalie's, which has turned out way better than she thought it would. She was unhappy with hers at the actual experience. She was like, oh, I've done a rubbish job. It looks awful. It looks fine. It looks really good. Now it's been glazed and fired. It's come up beautifully. So that's Darcy's food bowl. So there we go. I'll pop this bit of footage in. That was much more fun than either of us thought it would be, I think. I really enjoyed that. Yeah. Thoroughly enjoyed that bit. That was the decorating studio. And next up is our afternoon tea, which I expect to thoroughly enjoy as well, to be honest. It is the 28th today? 29th of January. Look, snowdrops. Snowdrops are out. Spring is coming. All the crocus bulbs are coming up. Spring is very, very slowly coming. Water for dogs. Should you plate that? I've got to be on mine as well. That shaped mug, you've got a Christmas mug. Everything in the cafe is the Emma Bridgewater ranges. I presume it's all the seconds. We were saying this earlier on. We presume it's seconds that are going to be sold. But everything in the entire place, all of the blinds and everything as you went through the cat factory, everything is Emma Bridgewater ranges. Natalie said one of her bees got no wings, so that one obviously slipped through the process. Mine's just got one bee on it. Maybe that's not meant to be there.
This one's a woodlouse.
Ah, now when we were doing the tour, the tour guide said to us there's a different, every year there's a different creature on the back or whatever, saying that each year there's a different animal on the back, and this year was a bird and a worm. The one that he showed us, yeah, bird and a worm.
Oh no, that must have been last year.
And the
this
woodlouse was last year.
Anniversary.
Oh yeah, this year is a special anniversary print, yeah.
40 years, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, so he said you can date your Emma Bridgewater pottery by looking at the animal on the back and checking on the website. It tells you which animal for which year. So this is a butterfly on this one.
Drop that £2 coin about no time.
It's because you're not used to having money. And there's the woodlouse again. What's on the bottom there? That is a wood spoon. Look, that's a little teaspoon.
So 2023 is bird and worm. No, 24. 23 is a woodlouse. For 22 there was some...
the Queen's commemoration.
Yeah. And also toast and marmalade.
Toast and marmalade is the range. Toast and marmalade is the range with the big black writing on it.
I've seen those ones.
Yeah, afternoon tea has arrived. We've got sandwiches, falafels and vegetable crisps and sausage rolls on the bottom. We've got cakes and petit fours on the middle layer. And then one plain and one fruit scone each, and jam and clotted cream. I've never seen clotted cream in a little jar before. It's the first time I've ever seen it in a jar. It's usually in a little pot. There we go. the sandwiches look like Natalie would be scared of them.
I'm already scared of them.
She's already scared of them.
I'm not eating any of them.
In the UK, there is a big debate between Devon and Cornwall about whether you should put your jam or your cream onto your scone first. I go with the Cornish way, which is jam followed by cream. People from Devonshire prefer cream followed by jam. Let me know in the comments section, which are you? Are you jam cream or cream jam? Everywhere you go, everything is on our Bridgewater designs. This is ceramic. All of the staff had name tags that were ceramic. The garden is closed. But yeah, everything is made in the factory on the doors. This part is the gift shop. This is separate to the factory shop. I didn't compare the prices between the two, but I would assume that in the factory shop perhaps you might be able to pick up the seconds and things like that, whereas in the gift shop these would be perfect items. We had a good look round, but I didn't buy anything. We have had such a nice day.
Yeah.
We've had a lovely day. I would recommend this to anyone as an experience. It was my Christmas present from Natalie, so I didn't pay, but did you say it's 54?
£54 a person.
£54 per person. For that you get your factory tour, you get free parking, which I think is a bonus as well. Free parking, factory tour, you get to paint any item up to value of £18.75, which was more than it said on the website, I think.
Yeah, but I thought it was 17, but the website does say 18.75.
Yeah. So any item up to the value of £18.75, but you can also choose a higher value item and pay the difference, which is what Natalie did. My soup plate was £18.75, but Natalie's dog bowl was a bit more. So you can pay, you can pay the extra. You get, I think it was 2 hours in the painting bit.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half in the painting bit. And then you've got your cream tea, which I think you had 2 hours. The table said reserved from 2 till 4, so I think you could have 2 hours sitting there with your cream tea if you wanted it. They would bring you, we didn't have tea or coffee, but they would bring you as much tea or coffee as you wanted. There was apple juice included, which we've brought out with us because we didn't open it.
Orange juice.
Apple juice, orange juice, water included, tea and coffee, stuff like that. But we also had a Diet Coke and a Coke, which we paid extra for. I just think £54, that's really worth it for a day out, and we've had such a nice time. Really nice time. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video.
When they post out a thing, did you say that?
Oh yeah, they'll post the pieces out, so it's got to be fired and glazed now. Glazed and fired, the other way around. Glaze it and then fire it. And then they post it out to us, so I'll do a very quick update and show you them when they arrive. 2 to 3 weeks, they said, and that was included as well. The posting out of your item is included, you don't have to pay extra for that. So I think all in all it's really good value. Yeah. And it's a lovely day, so very much recommend it.
I mean, granted, we've done the factory tour.
Yeah. You can come just for food and just do the painting and various other. There are various options. You don't have to have the factory tour. So we were saying that we would, if some of our friends wanted to come and do it, we'd come up with them again, and we'd just let them do the factory tour without us, and then do the other bits. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I think most of it will have been voiceover. I'll have to do a voiceover for a lot of it because I couldn't really talk while I was recording. So, but yeah, it was brilliant, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.